Hi all, right, back with some more RAF. There's been a few things changed recently. I've made some alterations to my setup in the room here, and some things may have got muddled about. I look back on things and I think I've got things as they should be. I'm using my iPhone again. The other phone was required to be used. Um, and I've had a bit of issues regarding the light. I think it's mainly because I was getting such a better light from that other phone. It did seem to be brighter and whatever. But I've been doing some Empire of the Sun recording first. This is my first attempt with the iPhone back at this, and like I'm noticing flicker there as well, which is, I don't know, there's always something. Uh, anyway, yeah, it didn't seem like it was coming all across as well. But then the Empire of the Sun's over on that other table, um, across yonder, and it's kind of tucked in the corner, whereas this is in the middle of the room. Whether that makes any difference, or it might make a difference during the day, but it's dark. It's dark outside now because the window's just to the right of me. So I suppose during the day I probably get some natural light coming in, whereas across there I do not. Um, and yeah, the sound comes across a bit not as good as what it was as well. So um, there are posses. However, the zoom within the iPhone's much smoother than it had been on the previous phones. So there's some good, some bad. I'll just need to persevere with this just now. Always seems to be something causing a bit of bother. Also, I don't quite get a wide um, angle view. I think this is me zoomed out as far as I can go here, really. So, but I mean, looks okay on the camera that I'm seeing anyway. So, right, let's see if we can get back and I've adjusted quite a few things. I've not got the charts across there anymore. I've moved them around the side here because I felt like I wasn't really using them. Although I fully should have put the bombing one away up the top here, which wasn't very clever. So yeah, I don't know if that's because I'm going to be turning to the side as well. I don't think that was a good idea actually, Grant. Well, you know what would be better doing is actually just looking at them. Yeah, that would make more sense. Don't need them under plexi. Hang on. Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't really showing you much in the way of the charts. After a while, it gets a bit tedious. I think the only one we were really looking at recently was maybe the bombing table. But yeah, I'll just read these as and when I need to. And the first one's going to be the raid response, isn't it? Yeah, and if I could always show you. Well, there's a chart there, right? That light's really quite close there, isn't it? This is the big bright light that I've got, but that's okay, I suppose, if we want to. And yeah, that looks okay. I think there's maybe a bit of that flicker going on, but right. Anyway, Grant. So where are we? Yeah, Sticker Joe's cars. Let's look at that. Yeah, we finished the first raid, but we still had one raid of the 0600 time slot. So yeah, we'll bring that down and get the raid display filled up. Okay, so this was the raid on the second raid on Hornchurch Airfield, and we had this high-speed raid strategy card attached, which says if this raid consists of only ME110 group in assigned to strafe, do not conduct a rendezvous check for this raid. Do not count this raid when conducting rendezvous checks for other raids in the time segment. Unfortunately, that didn't help us with that last one, I remember. And toward the limit of 3 raids per time segment. So that part's kind of done, but we don't conduct a rendezvous check for this card, for this raid. And also the good thing about it is we get to subtract 2 from the detection die roll. And I suppose it's going to let us see how we get on with just having fighters in the bomber box and nothing else along with it. because I don't think I've tried this yet. So, okay, so that's that. I mean, we've got 5 ME110s. We've got the 2 elites, and we've got 3 from We've Fought 3. Remember, we have the We've Fought 3 to We've Fought 2 event in place at the moment, so that's good. Right, right, next card then, yeah. Right, hang on. I'll move things about here as well, so that's fine. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Okay, that's not what we want, so hang on. I've not got things quite sorted here. Hang on, what have I done here? Well, I need card 10, don't I? Give me a sec. Right, okay. Well, I've got it anyway. I say things have moved about a little bit here. So British detection, roll die, apply modifiers, yada yada yada. Yeah, that's just the chart that's on the actual map board, isn't it? Okay, let's roll die. We've got a 5, so that's not good, is it? No, we've got a low number there, don't we? Oh well, okay. So 5, so looking at the OCV, right, what clouds wise we ended up with. This is in, we fought 2, so we've got patchy clouds and broken clouds, and we fought 3. So patchy clouds is going to be a 3 in the OCV value there. So what did I roll? Rolled the 5. So that's 8. And then 2 radar nets is another 4 to take it up to 12. Yeah, it's a D20 I really need for this one, isn't it? So that's us up to 12, and then whatever this. Oh, wait a minute, we might have something here because we're on ME110s. Oh no, it's all grouping our ME109s. Right, well, they're not, they're ME110s. We only have 5 grouping though, so 5 or 6 is a +2. Yeah, so 14. It's still sufficient, but it is bringing along the accurate, so that will bring in the Spitfire Ace. I noticed when I was messing through things, there's a Hurricane Ace as well. I didn't see mention of that though. Whether it's just an event or something. It's just the Spitfire Ace that we use for the add the Ace Spitfire Squadron. Yeah. Right, don't think I've seen anything regarding the Hurricane. Well, it must be through an event. So we've got sufficient and accurate. We're going to bring along the Spitfire Ace when the response. Just glancing again, advanced rules. Didn't do forward airfields. Close airfield minimum doesn't apply here because we've not got bombers in the bomber box, so that doesn't apply. And obviously the channel patrol isn't required because again we've not got any bombers, we've just got ME110s. So and we've got our JU-87s, yeah, we've done that. We've got 4 on a raid. I think that was the minor raid that's turned into a major raid. And fighter range still isn't really coming into it, is it? Rest, green pilot. We've got a couple of green pilots in the sectors. A squadron, got to remember that squadron self-preservation, which will come in regarding airfields. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, on to the next card basically, I think. Yeah. Right, raid rendezvous check. Well, we're not doing this because of the high-speed raid. It says do not conduct a rendezvous check for this raid, so I'm happily not going to do that. Next, British raid response. Okay, so we've got, what is it? Sufficient. So 4 from 611. one from 511, one from 711, one from 311, one from London, but there's nothing in London. So yeah, let's go and have a look. Okay, so I'm popping the Squadron Spitfire Ace into the cup, and that is one to start us off. Right, what was it? 4 from tell me it was it 611? Look at that. There's it right away, isn't it? We done Hornchurch last raid. Now where are they? They're actually still in the there's 3 of them, and they're all Spitfires, and they're in the in-flight box reduced because we're still in the same time segment. Right, there must only be 3 from 611 then. But this is where it works, isn't it? We've done that raid, we got the units out of there, we're now going into this raid, and there's nothing there, and we're wanting to take 4 squadrons from 611. How good is that? So there you go, Grant. But that worked by me doing a raid already in this sector and following up with another raid. I did feel like that was a sort of decent plan. This is the first time it's maybe shown how good it's turned out to be, you know. So nothing to take from 611. We want 1 from 511. Unfortunately, we have just 1 there though. So that goes into the cup, and of course there was none from the actual sector, so none that stay out the cup. That's up to 2. 1 from 711. We have 2 Hurricanes there, so just randomise between the A and the C. We get the C, so that's up to 3. And then the last one, because there's nothing in London, is from 311. Unfortunately, we do have 1 there, but that's 4. Mind you, we've no fighters in the hunt box, so not quite sure how this is still going to work out. But so we've got 4 squadrons. So let us look at this raid response. Yeah, we need to roll the dice again, don't we, and work out what we're doing. So roll the dice. We've got a 4. This is the one that can go sort of all over the place. So great. So we've got 4 to start with. The date is after August 20th, yeah, so that's +1 up to 5. Target sector's 11. Yeah. Yeah, that's up to 6. It's an airfield. Yo, wait a minute, stop. I was to subtract 2 from the detection die roll. Ah, you divvy. Well, hang on. We might be alright still. We might have caught that in time. So we rolled a 5. Well, what did we end up with? 12? No, 14. Oh, it's whatever it's on, Grant, isn't it? 14. So that should have been 12. So that is better. Sufficient eliminated. Sufficient eliminated. Yeah, and we're going to eliminate the Ace Squadron. Well, he's not coming along because we've got sufficient. We don't have accurate or what was it very early. So that's even better. We've got 3 in the pool now. Yeah, almost missed that one. Well, I kind of did. And it's limited intelligence. Right. So what was I doing here? I had rolled, what did I roll? A 4, didn't I? Right, I rolled a 4 and a +1 for the date, that's a 5. +1 for the sector 11, that's a 6. +2 for an airfield, yeah, that's us up to 8. Target's deep, no warning is very early. Intelligence is not accurate. Intelligence is limited, yes. So that's going to help us as well. And raid has 6 to 8 group in. Well, no, we've only got 5 group in. So that 8 is staying as an 8. Oh, you're having a laugh. 8 is actually high. Target card yet to be resolved in the same time segment. No, that's not the case. So let me just check that. Like, I think it can just be a bit random, this, because obviously if I'd rolled a 3 here, it would have been a 7, you know, or yeah, I don't think you can work that one out. I think, like John Brown has said a while back, made a comment saying, I think there was a way to maybe it stops you from maybe gaming it a little bit. I'm not quite sure, but I dare say it's possible to look at that and say, well, if I do this, do that. It's if they made it a bit different, you know, if they made it low numbers for minimum and high numbers for all out, like, you know. So we've got an 8, which is high, and we've only got 3 squadrons in the cup, so none are coming out. Yeah. Because I think if we got one out, they might not have came along. Well, let's see. So none are coming out. Intelligence is limited. Number of grouping in the raid. See, it still counts that. Yeah, okay. Number of grouping in the raid, excluding channel patrol, is 5. And this is limited intelligence. Yeah, we've got 4 to 6, and squadrons in the pool is 3. Yeah, they're all going to respond. I'll just try to look at these charts and wonder if... Oh, hang on. There's an accurate intelligence box when there's no bomber grouping or in the bomber box. Oh, look at that. So in actual fact, accurate intelligence was better for us, I think. Right, hang on a minute. There's a wee diamond down here that says, also use this chart if raid has just 1 bomber grouping and at least 5 grouping are in the hunt box. No, that's not applicable. Yeah, well, but we are limited intelligence. But if we had accurate intelligence here, with no bomber group in the bomber box, and we had, oh no, it's number grouping in the hunt box. Well, I've not got any of them. No, right. Well, they still would have responded to that one as well. Yeah. Okay. Well, they are going to respond, so there's not enough what we can do about that. Right. So and yeah. Well, they're going in the hunt box, but they're going to just skip on by, aren't they? No squadrons will be taken. Yeah, no, I think we're just putting them in here just now. We do have an A, B, and a C. Okay. Right, on the next card then. We've got three squadrons and we've got nothing in our hunt box, no grouping in the hunt box obviously, so. Next card is Hunter Interception, right, so there's no grouping in the hunt box, so it's the very first one. No squadrons are intercepted. All squadrons in the hunt box move to the bomber box. Yeah. Well, we figured this was happening, didn't we? Well, I mean, we do have 5 against their 3, I suppose. So, it's maybe not terrible. Well, we shall see. Next is a raid approach event. Right. Just while I'm there, can I get rid of this? Do not conduct a rendezvous. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need to. We've done the... Well, we almost forgot to subtract 2, so that's done. These are all a bit too far away. Then you move things about. Okay. So we want a raid approach event. I put that in the wrong bat. That's a strategy card, Grant. Right, that goes there. Right, now our raid approach event. Radio, no, it's not radio confusion. That would be for the Lion game. So, squadrons patrol elsewhere. Move full B squadrons in eligible sectors to in-flight box. Oh, this is a good one, isn't it? Yeah, this is a good one. Let's double check it again. What's it called? Squadrons patrol elsewhere. All full squadrons with the indicated selector letter and sectors on the map listed in the sector eligibility chart on the current target card are moved to the in-flight box. Do not move squadrons responding to the current raid or on the tote board, or are reduced, and do not move Blenheim squadrons. So we're looking for Bs within all these areas here. Yeah, this is a really good event, isn't it? So let's swing across and have a look. Okay, well, 611 didn't have anything, as we know, so there's nothing there. 511, we took the one from there, Blenheim doesn't count. 711, there is one, but it's an A. 311, we took the only one, London's got nothing. 211, I was going to say he's reduced, but he's an A. So 211, we get this guy, he's a B. So he goes in flight. And 411, there's one B in there as well. Unfortunately, just the one B out of all of them, right? That's going in flight. And 111, this time it is reduced, so we can't take it because it's reduced. And then 212, where's 212? 212 is a B, he's up here. Jolly good. Well, we got 3 out of that. That was pretty good. Yeah, that's a good event. We like to see that one, I think. Okay, so get rid of that. And next card. Right, hunter attack. Just wonder if anything changed in here just because of we're doing ME110. So what about the response? If a raid with just one bomber has at least 5 fighter group in. No, we've not got. No, none of these apply, I don't think. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we're just going to count up these numbers and go for the combat, right? Hang on. Okay, so roll the dice, get us going. Keep it low. Oh dear. A 6. Nice and low. Not. Right, so it's the numbers on the right, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 14, 17, and 5 grouping in combat. 17 takes us down to E, which is halfway down, but being a 6, you've got to feel that it's not going to be the best. Is that the right one? 5 grouping, yeah, no depletion. 3, 6, 9, 17, yeah. Okay, so it's a 6, so we've got A, D, L. Yeah, that was just, why just a 6? So the A grouping are, this is when I need the other chart. This is the one that's got it on the other side, isn't it? Can't understand why they've done that. And I printed them out though, so where are they? Just that with the way I was changed things, I wouldn't need that anymore, but I clearly do. Yeah, it's that one. So, where are we? I'm lost. 6. ADL, right. So, I should probably know these by now, really. I don't know, for some reason it just doesn't quite stick. So I know it's a BOR, but I was just not sure. So this is units in bomber box, full grouping. A BOR is to in-flight reduced. So the A's are going in-flight reduced, so there's 2 of them. And tell me it wasn't the B's, the white wasp. Make it the C, please. It is the C, good. So the B's are disrupted, so they stay in the bomber box but get reduced. Yeah, our bombing is not going to be up to much, so is it? And then the C, unfortunately, is a white loss. And that drops our victory points to -1 again. Yeah, I don't think this day's started very well at all. And for them, they've got DL, no effect. So they are getting the, well, this is the L, the B squadron is the L, so he's a white loss. So there is that to get us a point back. And the A's a disrupt. Was it? No. Yeah. The A's a disrupt. So that's to in-flight reduced. And the C was a no effect, wasn't it? C is a no effect. Yeah, it just goes to in-flight then. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we do have 2 bombers, 2 strafers left, but they're only mustering up a strength, a bombing strength of 2. So, and we've got patchy clouds. Yeah, I don't see much happening here either, I don't think. Hang on, I've done the wrong thing again. I've done this before when there was nothing in the hunt box. This should have been the hunters. However, I don't think it matters because we would have went through that and nothing would have happened. Oh. Have I? Yeah, that's right. Unless this raid target event comes up with something. Right. So we need to draw. Is that right? Have I messed something up here? Well, I've definitely messed something up. That was raid approach event. This is raid target event. So this should actually happen before the squadron's attack in the bomber box. Isn't that right? Yeah, that hunter attack thing was a lot of rubbish because there was nothing in the hunt box, was there? Right, so hopefully this doesn't affect things. If it does, we're going to have to rewind things a little bit. So what we got, E into big wing. If more than 1 squadron from 12 group is attacking, shift down 1 row for squadron attack. You know what? There was one, wasn't there? Was there? No. We pulled him out. Yeah, no. Yeah, we pulled him out with the event, the previous event. Yeah, we only had units from, well, we had none from 611, didn't we? We had 1 from 5, 1 from 7, and 1 from 3, all from 11 group. So nothing from 12 group. No, that's fine. So that didn't do anything anyway. So then this is a bit we should have moved on to now, onto the squadron attack. Well, squadron interception. So what was that? We had 5. So the squadrons were less than the grouping. Oh yeah, I have messed things up, haven't I? Because some of these wouldn't have been intercepted. Because there was only 3 of them and there was 5 of us. Okay, let's sort this. Right, okay, I've adjusted things. I put them back. I'll keep the dice roll because it's only fair that I keep the 6. Unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, my intent was that's what we're rolling for. So just looking at what we do here, the squadrons are 3 and we are 5, so they are... oh, that's the hunt box thing. So squadrons are less than groupings. Select grouping to be attacked equal to number of squadrons in bomber box. Pick full before reduced and of the specific type. So yeah, it's clearly going to pick... oh, no, it's not going to pick the elite ME-110s. It's going to pick normal ME-110s before the elites. Okay. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, in a way it makes sense. Because it adds more numbers. Like this is only a 1, whereas this is a 2. So it adds more. So these are not going to be intercepted. And these are... right, that 6 going to be affecting things differently though, isn't there? Because there's only 3 grouping in the... yeah, okay. Right, so that's a squadron interception. Sorted. That's twice I've made that blunder. So squadron attack. So add up the numbers. We've rolled a 6. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. With only 3 grouping in combat this time. So that's taken us 1 roll lower. But it will mean that our elite grouping will have a chance of bombing something now. So a 6 is AAL. So abort, white loss. And we do have an A, a B and a C. So I'll get the white loss out of the way just now. And knock us down to -1 again. Victory points adjusted again, but they were still the same. And then the abort result for the 2 of them is going to be in-flight reduced, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, well, we are slightly better off though. And as long as we get a white loss on one of these guys, we'll be the same victory points. We're not getting a white loss though. So the A's are abort, no effect for the B, and disrupt for the C. So abort and disrupt are both the same for full squadrons. So in-flight reduced, the B has no effect, it goes to in-flight, and these 2 go in-flight reduced. So we actually were 1 worse off with victory points there. I think we've got 1 extra hit on the squadrons though. Yeah. Well, hopefully the two elites can do something then. Right, that's squadron attack over. Right, bombardment. So let's see if there's anything different regarding this then. Right, that's there. Strafing penalty. But it's not. It's an airfield where we're attacking, so there's no penalty to their strength. Patchy clouds it is. We're going to get a shift to the left 1. No bombers were intercepted. Well, oh, nah. If no squadrons were in the bomber box, that's not the case, right? Yeah, that's it really. So we get 1 shift to the left for the patchy clouds. Yeah. Oh, I've got a 5. I've got a 5. There's a chance. So we've got 5. We've got 5 bombing strength. Well, 1 shift to the left takes us to the 3 column. The 3rd column in. But a 5 is a hit. That's 1 hit. So yeah, well, we'll take that. So we'll back up to -2. and as an airfield, so we'll get dispersed. Right, well there's nothing in 611, which is their sector, to disperse obviously, and there's nothing in the land or rearm box for 611 either. However, I think they still, do they not still lose the fighter replacement? Or maybe they don't. Hang on a sec. Airfields. After applying the effects of dispersal, expend 1 replacement point of appropriate aircraft type for every squadron now in the bomb sector's land box and light loss box. Yeah, well we've nothing in the land box or the light loss, so it's not going to do anything this time. Yeah, I remember the last time we didn't actually disperse any in, but there was something in the light loss box and we still got to benefit from that. Well, not here, I don't think. Doesn't seem to be, not that my reading of it anyway. So our ME-110s leave the raid display, go back to in-flight as well. On to the next card. Move all group and in-flight bots to their air bases or to the clock per the German recovery schedule and the in-flight box. Okay, so the 2 elites went to the 12 o'clock slot and the 2 non-elites went to the 1400. So that is that. Next card. The clock, I think. Yeah, so we flip this card face down. That is the end of that time, so there's no other target cards in the current time. Advance the clock marker to the next clock space, so we advance it to 0800 and we move on to the next step, which will be squadron turnaround, won't it? Okay, so squadron turnaround, so they'll right, so there's nothing in the rearm box, there's nothing in the land box, they're all in the in-flight box, but there's a big bunch of them. So these will all go to the land box, and all the reduced ones will go to the no, I've got the other way about, sorry. These go to the rearm box, and these all go to the land box, that's right. Okay. Okay, there we go. Well, that's quite a lot moved up to the tote board, I suppose, but so I mean, where's our next raid though? Kenway, which is 211. Where's that about? That must be here, eh? Yeah. Ah, well, I don't know what sectors. I mean, it's generally the sectors either. Is it generally the sectors either side? It probably is, isn't it? You would think that would make more sense. At least there's a couple of green squadrons down there though, and we've got back-to-back attacks on Henley Airfield. So, okay. Right, next card. We're almost done, I think. German fighter turnaround, move all German fighter in the current clock space. There is none yet. And then we already have fighters set up for the next 2 time segments, and that is that, and that takes us back to step 9. And we're good to go again. Okay, right, well I'm going to cut it there. Well, we're near enough up to 40 minutes, which is probably good enough. And just want to check the quality of this as well. I mean, I think it's still okay, and it's just I think with the new phone I was getting better results and started seeing it better. So right, that's us done with Hornchurch. So we're moving on to Kenley, our first attack there. But yeah, I'd like to just double check the video as well. Plus I've not really got much more time than out. So yeah, well we're getting going at least. Go back into it. I've been away from it quite a bit there. Was concentrating. Well, the time I had, I was using the Empire of the Sun, but it's getting hard work now. And I think it will get harder, but anyway. Right, I'll be back with the third raid of the day sometime soon, guys. Okay, cheers.